1960 Chevrolet Corvette, America's sports car, gets serious. Today, we're stepping away from the big full-size cruisers and getting into something completely different, the 1960 Chevrolet Corvette. By 1960, the Corvette had evolved far beyond the stylish little roadster Chevrolet introduced in 1953. It was becoming a legitimate American performance car, combining unmistakable styling, a driver-focused cockpit, and enough small block V8 power to earn respect on the street and the racetrack. And that is exactly why the 1960 Corvette earns a spot among CarSwagger's top 5 cars of 1960. Take one look at the 1960 Corvette, and there is no mistaking it for anything else. Up front, you had the unmistakable quad headlights, the wide chrome 2-style grille, and those beautifully sculpted front fenders. The low hood, curved windshield, and 2-seat roadster proportions gave the Corvette a completely different personality from Chevrolet's full-size cars. Then you had one of the C1 Corvette's signature design features, those contrasting side coves. Depending on the color combination, those coves could provide a dramatic contrast against the main body color, helping emphasize the Corvette's long front fenders and flowing body lines. The chrome bumpers, cross-flags Corvette emblems, exposed headlights, and low stands completed a design that managed to look elegant and aggressive at the same time. And remember, this was 1960. While most American automobiles were still getting larger, wider, and more luxurious, Chevrolet was offering something lower, lighter, and far more focused on the driving experience. Move inside, and the Corvette's mission became even clearer. This was a true 2-seat cockpit. The driver sat behind a sporty steering wheel surrounded by instrumentation, designed to keep important information right in front of you. The dashboard wrapped around the occupants with separate driver and passenger sections, creating that classic Corvette dual-cowl appearance. You had bucket seating instead of the wide bench seats found in most American cars, along with center-mounted shifter and a cabin that put the driver at the center of the experience. On cars equipped with the 4-speed manual transmission, that shifter sitting between the seats reinforced exactly what this Corvette was built for. It wasn't trying to give you the living room comfort of an Impala. The Corvette was about connection between the driver, the machine, and the road. The engine, where things got serious. And underneath the hood, Chevrolet gave Corvette buyers several versions of its proven 283 cubic inch small block V8. But for our CarSwagger feature, we're going straight to the version enthusiasts really want to talk about. The 283 cubic inch V8 with Rochester mechanical fuel injection, producing up to 290 horsepower. Think about that number for a moment. 290 horsepower from 283 cubic inches. That meant Chevrolet had reached a magical benchmark of more than 1 horsepower per cubic inch. Serious performance territory for 1960. The fuel injection system gave the Corvette technology that was still unusual in American production cars, while the available 4-speed manual transmission allowed drivers to make full use of that small block V8. And because the Corvette was considerably smaller and lighter than the typical full-size American automobile, that horsepower created a very different driving experience. This wasn't simply an engine designed to pull a big cruiser down the highway. It was horsepower installed in a purpose-built American sports car. Why the 1960 Corvette mattered. And this is where everything comes together. The exterior gave you one of the most distinctive sports car designs of its generation. The interior gave you a cockpit centered around the driver, rather than an entire family. And underneath the hood, Chevrolet offered a fuel-injected small block V8 capable of producing 290 horsepower. The 1960 Chevrolet Corvette mattered because it demonstrated that an American manufacturer could build a serious sports car with American V8 power. It also represents an important stage in Corvette history. The first-generation Corvette was approaching maturity, and Chevrolet had spent the previous several years transforming it from an interesting fiberglass experiment into a genuine performance machine. And the story was far from finished. Within just a few years, Corvette performance and styling would take another major leap forward with the arrival of the Stingray. But in 1960, this was America's sports car. Beautiful, lightweight, driver-focused, fuel-injected, and unmistakably American. That's why the 1960 Chevrolet Corvette earns its place among the CarSwagger top 5 cars of 1960. Now I want to hear from the CarSwagger family. If somebody handed you the keys to a 1960 Corvette today, are you taking the fuel-injected 283 with the 4-speed? And what color are you ordering yours? Drop it in the comments. Follow CarSwagger on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube. And check out CarSwagger Garage for classic car and muscle car gear. Thanks for watching. Peace.